so this is the last step in getting the screen ready to put in Pinion. You're going to have a roll of screen, and this is the frame. Of course, this is our front door, which is much bigger than what you're going to be screening after you get finished making the frames. You're going to cut the screen. It's going to be bigger than the area, considerably bigger probably than the area that you're screening, but you actually need that because it's going to move a little bit while you're actually putting it in the frame. So I'm just cutting the screen. That was easy. And then you're going to have, you have a big roll of spline. Your spline is black, mine is gray. Yours is going to be in one piece. Mine is in four because it's hard to do the door in one piece. If you want to cut it at each corner, that's fine, but that's up to you. I'm reusing this spline because the door was done recently enough that it hasn't lost its stretch. I'm right-handed, you're left-handed, so you may have to make some adjustments. You're going to have your spline tool. You'll be using the fatter piece. Mabel's come to help me. Hi, Mabel. And if you have someone who could help you hold the screen in place, that's probably good. Dennis both put screen in and helped hold it. So he can help you, or you can have somebody else help you with that. He also made a frame holder. It's a big piece of plywood that has just some smaller little shims attached to it, because with those small pieces the frame might actually no longer stay true. It might adjust itself as you put the screen in, because you will have tension as you put the screen in. Okay, so why don't you come over here closer, Grace?
Okay.
So again, you're going to have your big roll, have it in front of you. You may want to go the other direction because you're left-handed. So you just start in one corner and use the spline tool. You push down on it. Mabel, you're in the way.
You're in the way.
Push down on it. You're going to want to hold the screen in place and push the spline down at the same time. You may have to go back over it. And what you'll see if you decide to go ahead and go around the corners, which is what we did with the screens that we made for Lower Pavilion and Pinion before, is that when you get to the corner, you actually have to probably push it down with a screwdriver. So if you're going around the corner, you would bend it then and get into that corner piece with a screwdriver. You just go all the way around it. Make sure that the spline is all the way down in the groove. That spline fits perfectly with the screen and the frame size that you have. Now, so let's pretend I've done this whole screen. At the very end, I'm going to cut this off really short. You are not, because we can't make screens that fit perfectly in the Pinion windows, which means you're actually going to use sort of a fringe of screen that's going to hang way out over the edge of the frame. You want it to be about, where'd my scissors go? You want it to be at least the size of the frame, and I think we ended up doing it closer to, so let's pretend this is all done. I think we did it closer to an inch or more. When you put the screens in the windows, look at the ones that are already there, and you're going to get a sense then of how the fringe of screen outside the frame makes up for the fact that we can't get frame to fit perfectly in the windows. I remember there was one window that would not stay up, and Dennis can cut you like a piece of wood that you can use as a prop. You know, we've done that at the house at Chautauqua. Anyway, that's how you do it. I'm sure you'll be fine. You can always send me a message if you have a question. See you soon. Happy screen building.